How's everyone doing? Sorry if it's a little bit, like, late. I kind of missed a day streaming just because I had some family come in from town. Or come in from out of town, I should say. And I kind of want to spend some time with them because they don't really come in that often, and sometimes it's better to spend a little bit more time with your family, always. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Vampyr tonight. All I really know is, like, it's a very fun, like, Souls-like kind of game, but with vampires during, like, the Spanish flu. So, like, I know it's gonna be fun. Because I do love the games that are like Lies of P, where it's a more of like a historical kind of piece. I just love that whole, like, setting an IP. Game uses an autosave system, okay. So I don't know how long it is. I remember watching like a little bit of it back in the day, but like not that often. Yeah, I watched like only a little bit because I was like, I want to save up and get this game. But given how I just got this game for free on the Game Pass for Sony, like, I'm like, yes. We're gonna do hard mode. Hard mode. We're gonna struggle through the flu. Hey Zell, yeah, sorry I haven't been streaming that much this week. But I know I'm gonna be suffering. I also don't have my full, like, little counter down there. And that's mainly just because I forgot to buy a battery for my, my chest rig. And it's like one of those weird, like, D-cell batteries. Oh yeah, like, I've been good. Like, I've been having a lot of fun with my family. Like, I went to go see that new Beetlejuice movie, and that was pretty good. Like, I want to see, what kind of battery does this thing use? Because, like, it uses one of those, like, the flat D cells. I think those, like, weird, like, watch batteries.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone.
God, just this
8
voice.
voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner.
God,
One
I just love this, like,
prayer
old
for the
school,
summer
like,
called by this song. Tis perhaps the countdown
old
to
school, like,
oblivion
gospel
of the
shit.
once proud city of London. Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen.
I mean, that's
falling of a
always
star,
good and
a
bad.
dire
Because it means you get the last chance to
Priests
talk
for
to him.
interpretation when there was no
And the first
reason
chance to talk
be
to him.
found.
It
When
uses
religion
a...
failed, men turned to science.
God, it uses, like,
I saw them build
a
CR2032
CR2032 battery.
made for endless war. New
Like, I'm gonna put this
questions
together
flourished
because
as
I'm gonna
old
go get that
answers
tomorrow.
withered. What is darkness?
But,
Lurking
oh,
sound.
tomorrow I
What
can
is
get my new
war
RAM
but
in, so I'm gonna double up my
enslaved
RAM as
stone?
well.
What is glass but
$500 in
tortured
tolls.
sand?
Oh yeah,
What is song but a
that is a
call to
lot of money.
arms?
Like,
What is hate?
especially
but
given
guilty
how,
love?
like,
What is
tolls are
life
normally like
but
$1
death
per, like, half
pending?
mile. So that's like a lot of miles. Wait. I was like, did my model break 2 minutes in? Don't tell me it broke 2 minutes in.
Plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to
God,
be God's
I wonder why I didn't hear more about this game, because, like, the graphics are a little bit dated, but it has this cool, like, Victorian horror to it.
so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor something.
Because, like, I heard a lot about, like, the Dark Souls games, but I never heard much about this one.
True punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness. And
$5 per mile. Shit. It's expensive. It's 100 miles. I mean, like, at least... Do you guys not have, like, an easy tag? Or, like, a... Not easy tag. That's just the state I live in. God, just doxed myself 2 minutes in. HOV, high occupant vehicle lanes, because, like, those are great. I love those. You get a friend, and then you get to basically ride, like, toll roads for free. But traffic's just shit where I live at. Every day I drive, there's about 3 guys on the road that are trying to kill me. I don't know why. But they're just gonna try. A soccer mom car. Hey, I mean, like, granted, I love my old hunting Jeep that I have. It's an old Jeep. It clunks, but like, oh god, I'm not doing too well. So wait, oh, I love this. Look at this. This is the full-on, like, just the artistic red and like the gray scale. God, it looks so good. I mean, like, yeah, it seems good. Oh god, I know I'm having to do this. I don't want to. This is gonna end badly. Run!
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Look, there's a puddle there. Drink for the puddle, please. And first death of the game. Oh god, I love how, like, we can kind of hear it. But we can't, like, fully hear it, because he's not even fully there. But yeah, like, good big trucks are good. Like, if I get a car, it's probably gonna be a truck. Because I want to be able to haul stuff. I don't haul stuff that often, but like, I have a family that works in livestock, and having the stuff, or having trucks, just proves in general like a great way to keep on. Like, not having to worry about renting moving trucks. You kind of just load everything up in the beds of 2 pickup trucks and you kind of go.
What have you done? Mary! Oh, no! Mary!
So, is she just like anemic, or did I just suck like 2 liters of blood in like 5 seconds flat?
Please, hold on!
Because like, that wasn't that long.
Mary.
God, imagine that, like a Spanish flu. If the Spanish flu is vampirism. That would be a very fun, like, alt history book to read. Yeah, I'm like loving the graphics so far. Like, for an older game, and this is like a PS4 era game, it looks great.
This horror. It's a nightmare.
I don't know, I think it's just mainly like the bags under his eyes really sell it for me.
Explain.
I did not murder her. She just died. So, they said a beast.
These patrols
So-
are after me. No, don't.
So yeah,
shoot.
like, this is full on, like, they know I'm a
This is a
vampire.
nightmare.
Okay, so, do I have
need
any
to get out
attacks?
of here.
Or do I just get dodge? I just have a dodge right now.
This can't be happening.
God. Let me know if it's too dark for you guys.
Please.
Because I'll go ahead and, like, change the lighting. 'Cause I know it's probably going to be a dark game. Go down?
Oh, Mary.
There we go. It's
What's all
fine.
this
It's
about?
fair so far. Oh shit! Their knife.
Shit, where'd it go?
Thank you for the knife, mister.
Now, I can defend myself.
Now I can defend myself.
Kill that thing!
Oh god. I'm here.
Who are you? Stay back!
Okay, so it's square triangle surge.
You left me no
It's surge
choice.
style. Okay. I wonder how feeding's gonna work in this game. Because like, I probably could just eat everybody, but there's gonna be like. Just get him in a corner. Just full on cheese that guy. Don't give him a quarter. So this is a dead end. Or is it? Yes, it's a dead end. Can I move this big piece of machinery? No. Something tells me...
No, please, stop! Who are you? There's one of them vermin.
Okay, left. There we go. You're not good with that pistol, are you, buddy?
What do you want?
So it's playing kind of like a Souls game, but more action-like than Souls. I kind of get maybe why. Because the hard mode's not...
harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Wait.
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about?
This guy has a balls of steel. You
What
fucking
in
beast.
God's son? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
God, I'm glad that guy didn't have this balls to be like, yeah, we're staying in the sunlight together.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
So, I kind of would love a remake of this game with
Find
like...
somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Nope, you're not gonna give me that blunderbuss, buddy.
I need to find shelter.
So, I'm not getting much from kills. Maybe you have to
anybody
do like
there?
different sort of kills?
What is this place?
It's abandoned and it's mine now. That's all I need to know. And if anyone's here, they're not gonna be here for long.
Place seems abandoned.
Not for long.
I should be safe enough.
I've murdered 6 people. Even if I'm sick, man, I'm gonna hang from the gallows if they get me. Oh, good. It's a plague house. This can't go wrong. See, if there's a body... Wait. It is vampirism! Look at her teeth! It's vampirism. The Spanish flu is vampirism in this world. God.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy.
So,
Let's
grave
run through his
robbers?
pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
I mean, if you're gonna get his pockets, you might as well steal his
What you
clothes.
fancy to share the takings? I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
God. I kind of... I don't know, like... I feel that sort of slideshow cutscene
impossible.
works. That if like you're trying to relive events you weren't there for, seeing it through a fun little slideshow is working. But if it's like something like the Walking Dead game, where it's just full-on slideshow all the time, no, it doesn't work. Where to go? Here? Oh yeah, I don't have a reflection anymore. Or wait, I do. God, I'm a reflection vampire.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer.
Is that me?
As white as snow.
Who goes
Like, I don't know. Wait, like, it seems very strange.
Who's there?
Oh yeah, but I've been having a lot of fun with the new little thing I've been designing of the. I'll turn it off for now. That toggle's fun to leave on, but like I leave it on like too long sometimes.
I still have so much to accomplish.
So was I trying to track down the plague? Is that how it was supposed to
I
start?
still have so much left that needs doing.
Yeah, like I've been having so much fun with the new thing. I've been redesigning a bits of it because like I took the Virgin Killer sweater and I redesigned the lower part of it a little bit more because it didn't feel like the tail was pulling it enough. Oh, hey there, buddy. Double murder suicide. Got it. Come on, buddy. God, this is like when he just jumps up and attacks me. No. Oh, now I have a gun. Not in my name. God, we're gonna have so many more cured patients now, so
Johnny, this
like,
one's
look at
lost.
this.
We need to
Sorry if
live.
my voice sounds
And
strange.
now, there's time.
I've been a
I can
little bit
save
under
you.
the weather this past week.
That's the
I don't
enemy
know if like
coming.
some new pollen in the
The
air
orders are to
in my
evacuate
area
the
is just like
hospital.
affecting me really badly. But I'm just like congested
Done.
as hell.
He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
I haven't played this before. I don't think I
No.
played this before.
It never got easy.
Like, I watched this when it came out. Like, I watched it up to like here, or up to like a little bit past here, maybe. Like, all I remember was there was a hospital. That's all I ever remember. I never played this game, I don't think, because I normally play games like all the way through. The only other game I've played similar to this is like Lies of P. But like that's a completely different. I guess high like French fashion. A Bloody Diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Maggie coughed all night. The fever made her delirious. I heard loud noise in the morning, and it was a big machine. Someone brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground with some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. I mean, like, I know this was a big game when it came out for a little while, and then it kind of like died off completely. Other than that, like, I don't remember too much about it. Stop digging the mass grave. Attacked. So vampires. Yes, it's vampires. Like, look at this. I'm just kind of like, I'll like leave here for about 10 seconds. For you guys to skim. Watch cartoons play this. Cartoons? I don't think I've heard of that, like, place. Oh, do I sleep and that's where I level up?
This makes
Oh,
no
cartoons.
sense. None of
I haven't
it.
heard of them, but, like, I
No
did watch a
sense at all.
Team 4-Star play, like, a little bit of this.
It's a nightmare. That's it.
God, I just love how gaunt I look. Just sleep in a dead man's bed. Fun YouTuber. I'll have to check them out.
So be it.
God, am I gonna bite a bullet?
Rational thinking only.
I love how I killed 6 men. I love this at the beginning is like, you die no matter what. I mean, like, it seems like a fun game. It seems like a weird take on a Souls-like. Like, it's a lot more forgiving the prologue than, like, Surge was. Because this is, like, the hard mode, I think? I selected hard, right? I want to say I selected hard. And I can't really play back currently.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
I guess it's murder spree now.
As mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Okay, so I could choose what kind of vampire I want. Oh, I get a... So I heal with blood. So blood is my magic and heal. That is good to know. Okay, so I even have like paths. So I can go like heal instantly and give some like regeneration. Or I recover over time and I get more regeneration. Wait, 300 healing? 500. What the? What? So that's Recovery. Oh, recovery over time. More like Remnant from Ashes. Okay, so it's more like the first Remnant game. Okay. We'll do Blood Spear. So that seems like a good one to start off with. I have 50 XP left. I think we'll save the rest. But yeah, it does seem like a very fun game. Like, because I want to play this game, and then the next game after this I'm probably going to do is Sinking City. Because I know it's another, like, fun, like,
in my head.
game that not many people know about. God, this is the dark-ass corner.
It must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must
Oh,
find
Goldie,
him to
thanks for the raid.
understand
Hope you're having a nice day. Let me
what
give you
I
a quick
have
shout-out
become.
real quick. Good thing we're not in a high, intense moment right now. We're just starting some Vampyr. For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Jacko Radio. I do a lot of, like, Souls-like workout streams to where anytime I die, that is a 35 rep workout. But I hope you've had a fun stream. What were you streaming tonight, Goldie? Reached North Bank, so I guess we're going out this way. Is there... I guess we just kill whoever's downstairs. I guess that's our next course of action, is just death and murder. Let's do this.
Where is it? It's closed.
Oh.
These
I love
people
it.
want me dead.
I mean,
I
we
need
could
to
just
leave
kill
now.
them. One life Borderlands. Okay, so you're trying to get, like, all the way through in, like, one life. Oh, God, why do I see a wall and I'm like, I can just push through it? Okay, so it says this way. Or is it not this way? Oh, it's through the back. I leave through the back. That makes more sense. Okay. But yeah, I do love the Borderlands series. That's a very good one. God, why does it make me walk so slow? So yeah, I think it's down here. Out this door. Yes. I'm like looking for an upper exit. Like an idiot. Like, where's the window I jump out of?
Here's the leech.
God, they're strong. Like, that whole thing just went, like, 3 feet to the floor. I mean... Oh, so I get a short-range teleport. That's good. Beat the main game.
My head's
Also quest got
spinning.
all to do the DLC main quest. I mean... Wait, the first DLC, that's, Zombie Island of Dr. Ned, right? But, I mean, at least now you know all, like, the core stuff. Like, you probably have a better idea of, like, how to kill each guy more effectively.
Over there!
I must reach the West End.
Used to strike your stake.
Die, vermin!
Go back home.
Okay, so... I can bite stun enemies. There we go. Revolution. Oh, so Revolution is the first one.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Okay.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
We're gonna kill the one with the gun first. God. It's a knife fight!
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Just get your neck in. I just got cocky. I mean, that's always a problem.
Like a child, learning the limits of my body.
God, I am, Mr. Vampire. I am. Oh God, you have a shotgun. Okay. Heal. Oh God, he got me. He staked me. God, I'm gonna eat you. Okay, so I'm actually at the plan. Okay, so I do have a stamina meter. I just realized that. I have a fucking stamina meter. Yeah, we're gonna eat you. Eat you, Mr. Vampire Hunter. Okay. Okay, so I need to go around him when he does that. Okay, so each time I do that, he does get a little bit more harder to stun, which I feel it would be the reverse, if anything. Like, I drained a woman in like 2 seconds. But apparently this guy can just stand like 4 feedings.
My reflexes.
You dropped something. A shilling! We could maybe get a penny farthing of beer! Got my handle parts. So, okay, so my right number 3 is my level. So this is a blood sense, okay. Southwark Bridge. But yeah, like, this game is very fun from so far. Wait, why are you not... What does that mean, Zell? Why is that... I don't think I missed anything, did I? Oh, there. I missed this. There's nothing up here. Can't get... I mean, you can't get it anymore now. You probably don't with the beer you can get for a shilling, Zell. That's what that was, okay. I was like... I mean, now, like, this time period, probably, like, they didn't say it was a drill or an excavator, they said a mechanical digger, so that means it's probably, like, very early on. Like, that's World War One. So yeah, it's like World War One, like...
My poor sister.
So yeah,
If
like,
only
this
I had
is...
controlled my
This is like the
need for
Spanish
blood.
like, Spanish flu era, so like, yeah.
Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you.
God,
what
so...
happened to us.
And you, miss. I can eat rats.
This is despicable.
I mean, come on, Doctor. Eating a rat seems a whole lot...
It's locked, all right.
A whole lot less worse than, like, eating people.
It's locked.
It'll be out 2 shillings and some pence. I mean, hey. We got, like, a good thing going right now. Can I just warp across? Yes. God, I just love how it's like, yeah, you're slowly starting to learn your powers. God, I love this. I'm playing this on a PS fucking 5, and I still get stuff like this.
I'll control
I
it.
still get, like, a load screen.
It's locked, all
Doors
right.
locked. Are all these doors
I
locked?
cannot enter.
But, I mean, like, I have 10 shillings. Like, I'm pretty sure I can afford a beer at a local pub. I mean, granted, there is a pandemic going on, so there could be a very big upswing in beer prices. Because of supply and
London have
demand.
to say to me,
Anything back here? No.
it's locked.
So,
So many
I wonder if this is all
questions
locked just to keep me from, like... Because it still has me in a little bit of, like, a starter area. Limehouse Dock.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Doc, we found like 6 corpses that we didn't make on here. It'll be like, there's another corpse. Oh, there's another corpse. No, there's been corpses, buddy.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
I'm just wondering how they know I'm a leech. Granted, I am like wearing like a full-on like
Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
So.
Fresh
Oh, I do love this.
blood.
Like,
The
it
smell
lights
is
up the
so
blood.
strong.
God, I
Where
love
has
this for like a
everyone gone?
detective vision. It goes down. Okay, so I got a new hideout. Maybe I level up real quick? Don't worry, I'll catch the vampire. Just give me a second to catch my breath. Blood and mist, body. We'll do increase, or actually, bite. We'll just increase our, we'll bite a lot harder. Break that skin. Yeah. This menu feels much more like a PC like variant than like a normal one, if anything. It definitely feels like a lot more PC based. I do like how it says like each district is stable. I wonder if this is gonna be like pathologic, where like as stuff goes on, like districts are gonna destabilize. Torn off diary. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me sad Brenna, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how true I really feel, I hate myself. Okay, so citizens menu. Okay, so I could eat people after I make them healthy and increase their blood quality. But then, if I feed on them, it affects their social circle. God. Leave all the hickeys. I mean, I kind of want to do that when I get, like, the most experience from them, you know? Where's the killer? Killer goes this way. Like, I saw the killer's trail, I'm like, let me follow this up. Oh, so, like, it even tells me who their names are.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long
I killed
night.
4 guys for some
Been there,
shillings.
Seen that.
Don't ask where they
worry,
came from.
Things can only get worse.
Did anyone enter at the bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
God, I feel so, like...
Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous
God,
dog.
don't tell me that, buddy.
This is important, sir.
What happens between you and the
Are
bottle
you
is
sure
your
no
own
one has come
business,
in here in
man.
the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What is going around here?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local
God.
bogeyman. Convenient answer for every
Vampire
crime
sewer.
that happened for decades. You murdered someone. Blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters.
I kind of don't
It's
like this
easier
camera
than
angle. I kind of much
accepting their
preferred
own
like this
darkness.
one.
We can all be monsters.
I mean, yeah, there's like 5 people out there that called me a leech and tried to kill me with a shotgun.
I'll
I
leave
don't
you
think
to
I'm
your
gonna have a
death.
fun time. Eternal Thirst.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get.
Oh, God, sir. You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No.
Can I
thank you.
buy some clothes, man?
I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking
I'm
for
looking
somebody.
for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Do you know who he
is
is?
this man?
Like, this seems like the next
What
best
does he
option
look
is like,
like?
not to be like,
Gentleman, I guess.
okay,
Well
so
dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like
we
that.
have
Always
a
writing,
fancy
reading
man that
notes.
murders people. Got it.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago. and
I
didn't
love
say
how this
when he'd
bartender
leave.
is just like, yeah, here's all this information. I don't need to see no ID, officer.
I have
We'll
questions.
just give you
Climb the
everything.
stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
If you're gonna murder somebody, do it in the gutter. Oh, you're Brenna!
Hello, sir. Are
You're
you all
sad, Brenna!
Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe
God,
you
I feel
prefer
I
to
sound
speak
like a
with
guy
me.
who just escaped a mental
He's more
asylum.
agreeable talking to strangers.
Just talk to me. I just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
This is
I
not
didn't
going to go
mean to
badly
scare
for
you.
me
I'm not
immediately. Just,
It's just
I'm just a strange man who woke
I
up.
only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Hold on.
I just want to talk.
Oh God,
I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir.
I have
Just
I have
other
dementia. I'm
customers to
sorry.
take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
If I murder
I'll
that
best
drunk,
check on
does
them.
that mean like I'm the only customer now?
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What about the
The
murders? I'm a
What can you say
doctor.
about them?
I
Bodies
fought in
found
a
in
war.
streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
So
Sewer dog.
we have
that?
the Vampire
No one
Watch
knows.
Patrol,
People have always
and then they're
disappeared
not
around
dealing
these
with the
parts.
sewer dog. They're just getting the street
The ancients
vampires.
say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What about the
What
epidemic?
have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah.
It is the Spanish flu
Coming
time.
out
I knew it was
somewhere.
like around this
Thought
time.
we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Well, I mean, that's the one way to fight a plague, lady. What is this place?
This is
Where
Tom,
am I?
the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here.
Just start
Sabrina.
swinging my gun
Everyone
around.
knows.
Where am I? Nora.
Are you always open this late at night?
I
No,
mean, we're a
it's Only
pub.
since the epidemic started.
Well, I mean, you're a pub. You should be
Tom
open this
thought that
late.
People may need a safe place to stay.
The mere fact, like, it's a pub. It should be like open 24 hours almost.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
It's like people have been murdered here, you know. Murder.
I'll leave
I
then.
still love this.
Thank you.
It's a little janky, but like at the same point, it does feel. Can I just open up this door?
It's locked, all right.
Open the key. So
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
So he's talking to a lady in Concord. I mean, yeah.
Charlie, vampire! Who are you?
Well, just rings out a cross.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone?
I just love like the angelic choir going in the background. He holds a cross and then sets it down. Like I can do that again,
something I can
bastard.
do for you.
Let's do this. And then as soon as I sit down, stick to the heart. Wait, does he literally have just a chain on the wall?
And
Press.
who might you be?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
have
sure that
amnesia.
know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
I mean,
Sir,
come on,
you
Doc,
have
you
entered
gotta...
my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So
I'm here for the laudanum, Doc.
indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them.
I know it's old-timey, but it's also just hilarious to be like,
Calling card of a
we have a
vampire
diddler on the loose.
like you.
He's just touching people. Yeah, you know what? You do seem like the expert.
You seem the expert.
You can tell me what's going on.
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
I mean, clearly he's not a
Dr.
vampire.
Edgar
He's holding out the
Swansea of
cross
the
that you couldn't
Brotherhood
look
of St.
at,
Paul.
buddy.
I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What is this brotherhood?
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
He's like, yeah, I'm not talking to you. What do you
What
know?
have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago.
God,
Rumors of violent murders.
jaded and stilted,
The
but at
docs
the
have
same
always
point,
been, shall we say,
it
somewhat
does seem
unsavory.
to fit like
But this is different.
this vampire. He's not sure of
How
himself.
different?
A vampire is at
Lost a
work
lot
here.
of memories. Like,
Famished, reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
who are you talking to?
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
I guess we gotta scream at him. Help me!
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed
mean-
a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It
Yeah,
led
like
me
touching
here.
all over him probably wasn't a good idea,
Thought I
buddy.
was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
I mean, yeah. Unless
The
like you're
shadow,
just
indeed.
draining people of blood for that vampire chick.
Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
But sir, I have
No.
got a gun, a stake, and a knife.
I will find
I
the
have
monster.
everything good.
He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll demand answers. Like, yeah, I am a man of science.
I will at last
Pseudoscience,
have the answers
but
to my
science.
questions.
I'll demand answers.
And I can only
And when I
wish
don't
you
get those
good
answers,
company.
I'll kill.
And pray we shall meet again.
I'll demand answers he doesn't even know he has. So you have 6,000. No. No, Jackal, no. 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 Target locals.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Not long.
Hello,
Come
sir.
on.
May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Yeah, you have nothing new.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I
Not
can't
really.
say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I said only
I hide
stranger.
many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
God, I think you're hiding something. He just calls my bluff. Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
Evening,
I can
sir.
hide whatever I want.
Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the truth. Start
I
shaking
spoke
her.
to Dr. Swansea.
I
He's
want the
not
truth.
man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
So William Bishop.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual.
But yeah, it definitely does feel like I'm like
His eyes.
like hypnotizing
His
them.
face. He must have caught something awful.
Because like they're very open
He
with me. I
shouted
would not be
and
this open
cried.
with somebody with a
It was
bloody
terrible.
hole through his shirt.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
So at least they're cleaning up after like
Tell me
the
about
quote
this
unquote
William
sick
Bishop.
people.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent.
So he lost
Until tonight.
Why
his
keep
temper.
it a
He's a
secret?
mellow guy, but he's
Why
violent.
not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I
So
see.
he's like rabies.
Thank you for your
So this whole
candor.
vampire thing
I'll be sure
can
to
make
talk.
them seem more like it's almost like rabies. So now I can be like, what's up with the
You
Will?
again. What can I do for
What's
you?
up with old bootstrap Bill? Talk to me.
Talk to me about the visit from your
So
old
yeah,
friend,
I do
William.
have like
Yes, Will
hypnosis
came by
powers.
tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why
Why
lie?
lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and
Yep,
that's the truth.
I should have known. Who is he?
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he
How
tonight?
was he tonight?
Was he murdered?
Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
So he was trying to murder you, buddy.
Is he
He was
dangerous?
totally trying to drain you dry.
Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes.
Okay, so
William used to be
he is
strong.
like...
Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
So you still do have some courage. Okay, so this leads out to here, so I think I have to go back out because it's like a safe haven, essentially.
I
So
will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
there's a person there. Or a body, at least.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine the wounds.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the
So
previous.
he also has some like face lacerations. I love how like it zooms on his torso and not like the clearly like
This man was
mauled
armed.
face.
He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
October 30th, from G. McCullen, Docks Patrols. Multiple deaths in the Docks region. We believe a nasty leech involved. Locate the beast, purge it quickly. Vampires, very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack the men in this part of the town. Don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we got a frenzied one killing each night. Always search the abandoned places, various like old houses, basements, sewers, and warehouses. Okay, so
These
the
men.
arch.
There are blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Move on.
There are blood
So
splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
I don't think that's Will. Because I mean, it does make sense that like, at least they are hunting vampires. It's not like, hey, we found a vampire walking the street, let's murder him. Even though he's doing nothing. No, this one's like, God, I was trying to like block, and this game doesn't have a block. Okay, we're trying to feast a lot. We get a lot of health back from a feast. So it goes that way. But what's up here? Because I think it'd be worth it.
It's locked.
Why is everything locked?
There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm. Not a good place for a stroll.
It's not, buddy.
There's one of them.
Oh, that just kills. Just kills a lot. I love it. This guy saw me murder his friend down there. Okay, I do want to check gameplay. Auto lock, vibration controls. I wanted to see, like, make sure I'm on hard. He's like, I want to say I was on hard, right? I mean, you really don't get the sun where it's cold, buddy. Oh, there's bullets here.
Ammunition crate.
So I can use a gun, or I can just use straight, like, melee. Brawler. 4 types of resistance, so he's resistant to range and melee. Blood and shadow. Oh, that's why.
I'm back on the front line again.
We're gonna use your. We're gonna body block. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, take care of you. God, it feels like so slow. God, just eat. Eat. God, I thought I was gonna feast on you.
Go back home, idiot. Over there.
Yeah. What if I'm a real vampire, huh? Yeah, what you gonna do? Come around the corner? And now I eat you.
He's dead.
Heal. Hey, you know what? Just for fun? God, like, it does feel fun. Bad stamina management, like always. Yeah, it's just bad stamina management. I mean, I see like, oh yeah, I can just have this. I can just jump and run around. I'm just used to like having high stamina always. Which, granted, it's funny because like I'll do stuff like this. Hey there, buddy, don't mind me.
Over there.
There we go, buddy. Okay, so I do need to... Yeah, I know. But at the same point, there's so much to explore, game. Like, you're giving me full, like, areas to explore, and it's like... Like, I can go up here. Or I could have went up there. Oh no, I could go up there. That's what that was. Used. I got a shotgun. I'm probably not going to use it yet, but like... Let's see. Oh, so I actually have a full thing. Oh, so... Just by me wandering, I have found where I needed to go. Rats are often near hideouts, which makes sense. That's a nice little thing to like keep things going. We don't really need to save. We are gonna look through their common handle parts. So I can upgrade weapons here. Okay. Serum, very long name, module effect. I don't think that's supposed to be what it is. So I can improve the used machete. I don't know if I should though. Because, like, I have some, but I don't have like, it's only like 18 points of damage. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Like, maybe the steak? Tiny common handle part and lead stick. Okay, this is a map. So main hand, offhand. So we're gonna put a gun there. Like we'll put a used revolver. This is where we get more skills. Refill all. Leave. Cause like we're doing pretty good. We have high blood. We don't have enough for like a full level. Oh, hey there, buddy. And we're gonna feast. I don't know if that gives us more stuff, but like it definitely feels like maybe get a bit more from doing that. So now we can actually level up and get a new skill. At the same point, I don't really want to. Like, can I unlock this?
It's locked.
Buddy, hey. Unlock, please. I guess not. I think this is probably just to keep us, like, very much on the, like, main path
Fresh
right now.
blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong
Yep.
it makes me dizzy.
I definitely feel like this is gonna be use scythe.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
So yeah, this is full on like ritual murder.
We've done it before.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
God damn it, he's feasting on me. I'm gonna feast on you, buddy. You're... Fall back. So that does a lot. Magic is doing a lot more. So okay, get 2 hits in, drains the blood. Ah, yeah, buddy. So it definitely feels like this is like a first easy boss. God damn it, no. No, get off. You let him do his little attack. Falls on his back. There we go. There we go. So yeah, like this definitely feels easier, but like clunky. Like I hope it does get like less clunky as time goes on.
Please, stop.
So you were trying to save him.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir,
God,
listen
you
to
don't
the
have
sound
to
of my
worry.
voice. I am...
He'll be
I'm
okay.
a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They stray without me.
Oh, is that to explain like why vampires are coming back? Is like
Remember,
I'm not killing them.
certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you...
God, she's like, you're a newborn, you know nothing, and then just leaves me to die.
So I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible...
God, I just love you. I love you, Doc.
Patience,
Just rolling
good
into a little
fellows, I've come
steamboat.
to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
I just love this wacky guy.
The evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Yeah, like, I do love the idea of, like, a Dr. Vampire game. Like, that does... It does seem, like, very fun to me. Oh, almost left 5 shillings. That would have been bad. So I can break it, but...
This poor creature can't be my
blood
maker.
sample. So...
Could it be some subspecies?
Am I going to be hunting people down to find, like,
I must
blood
find
samples?
a place to analyze the blood.
Like, that makes sense. Like, killing somebody off, finding the sample, and then, like, experimenting on it. Seeing how UV light hurts it. I guess that wouldn't be UV light, because I don't think they have that, like, at this point. But, like, I mean, look at this ship. I love it. If I ever got rich, I'd want one like it. I don't care if it's inefficient. It just looks so classy.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal.
Like, give me a real engine, but just, like, have that be there just for show. Like, that'd be so fun.
What manner of creature was he?
Having, like, such a fun time on this boat.
And victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
I was like, let's not talk about this.
Her privacy.
God, we know it's England.
Well,
He
London
said
is
privacy
peaceful
instead
as
of
she
privacy.
appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic.
Like, this
The
is about
flu
where I
has
last saw the
decimated
game,
East
so
End,
everything
and the
past
war
this part's
still
gonna be
rages.
new.
Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Okay.
A physician, like yourself. Dr. Reed.
I mean, it makes sense. Like,
no need for modesty.
have a hospital
You are
be
Dr.
a place for
Jonathan
good
Reed,
vampires to
a
go.
surgeon of some caliber.
You're always
and
gonna have some
renown,
sort
if
of
I'm not
blood
mistaken.
bags.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to
That is, like,
London a
ironic and
vampire.
funny, like, a blood specialist is a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt.
Yeah,
Join
this
my
is a better
staff
angle.
at Pembroke Hospital.
Well, I'm looking at
As
something
a
like,
physician.
turn a little bit more, man.
I suspect you'll not find a better.
Yeah, try to look at
post of
him and then,
employment
like,
to
the
contemplate
scene.
your predicament?
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
This is a little bit good.
But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider.
I am
The post
looking
would
at
be
like
for
a
the night
little
shift,
bit healthier.
providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
How do you know my
So,
size?
What do you say?
Well, granted, like, we're about the same size, so it shouldn't be, like, too bad.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
So, I mean, as long as he gets, like, a size or two up and
This
down,
is
like,
one for
it
the
would
book,
still work.
and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, shown him to a hospital, covered in blood with a bullet wound in my chest is probably not the best thing to be like, hey, I'm the new doctor. It's like, no, they're gonna think I've killed somebody. I murdered someone for their shoes. I mean, like, the soundtrack's okay. It's definitely on the weaker side of soundtracks I've
Dr.
heard.
Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore. and
God, she's like a
resigned.
busher.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke.
God, I love
We're
that
very lucky to
jacket.
have
Like,
gained a
the
surgeon of his
class.
talent.
It's classy.
One so
Classy, like,
experienced in
soldier
blood
pad.
transfusions.
Soldier.
It is good
sol-
news indeed, Doctor.
Shoulder,
Oh, yes.
shoulder pads. There we go. God, I can't talk tonight.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
So I'm gonna let them get up the stairs. Cause like this is not a time to bother them. You know, like take the boat and leave.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Okay, so he just
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Bring
murdered
back
somebody.
this river, dry it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
you need to be more polite, mister. Healthy. So it's 500 blood.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright.
God, I don't really want to kill him. Because he's not worth
Spit it
much.
out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
God. Blood quality indicates how much XP will be obtained from a particular citizen. So he's worth a maximum of 5. He has 4 clues. Mesmere, drink the blood of your prey. Do I have to kill him? So this is just teaching me how you do it, right?
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I mean, 500 is not that much. Or release.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
I mean, apparently hypnotizing him just frees his mind.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Because, I mean, I already have 600, and that's only, like, it's not worth, like, the big guy. The big guy's worth 6k without any clues. Hospital's full. Just go away.
Doctor,
We won't
what
treat
do
you.
mean? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
We'll get him in the corpse wagon, don't worry.
What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Sorry, I had to sneeze for a second. Been with that on stream.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Where is my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
And Mr. Hampton.
So I feel like I need to go through everybody for all their dialogue.
Does he fare?
Then,
I gave him
like,
a sedative
spider
to
web
help
all
him
of them
sleep.
together.
Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Yeah, he knows more of me than I know of him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more
He's
about
a bigger
me than I do
fan than
about
me.
him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
I've only
Apologies,
just
I've only just met him the once.
God, I
This
feel
is
like I'm
son.
doing this whole
I've
conversation
only
with the
just returned to
folder.
England.
Like, oh
Swansea
yeah.
is a brilliant
Don't
surgeon
worry,
and the
I
most
haven't met him.
compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
So, out of curiosity, how much are you worth? You're worth 2k with 3 hints locked, but you're... So you're not connected to anybody. You're connected... So there's the Pembroke Hospital. So the... Oh, so... She's on a different district. And I feel once I start killing, it's gonna be a lot harder. So you have fatigue. So I need to make a medicine. Oh, so I have to like medicate them, and then when I medicate them, they're better. I think we go to our office next. We'll evolve, go to our office. Oh, you're the porter. You're a porter? Like, that's the only
Good
thing I could
evening,
think.
sir.
You're not a doctor.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job.
No one cares if I just
I won't judge
curse
you.
them out of
I'm
a
not sure
driving a
I
corpse
understand
wagon.
what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
So you're a black market? Yes, let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay, so you sell parts as well. Milton shotgun for 350. Okay, so that's like an in-game gun, I'm guessing. You sell bullets. I can't even buy parts. I can only buy like the trash parts. Aluminum powder and shards. I can sell my own bullets for 1 shilling a piece. I get 14 bucks for that. I don't think I should sell for that. Because the resale value is so high.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I mean, yeah, like, she said second floor to the left? It looks like a very grand hospital. Maybe needs a bit of a mop, but like... God, that guy's fast. He has already put a sign up. He was like, hey, we need the sign made now.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows.
I love how it's a vacant office, but yet it's already filled to the brim with crap.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Okay, so we can make concoction. Treatment for fatigue. Okay, so we need glass vials, and then... So there's that, treatments, and syrups. Okay, so... There we go. So we do need a whole lot more medicine to mix. I do find it weird I can still have a reflection. I much rather would like not have a reflection. We'll do defensive blood barrier. So we can go anti-vampire. Or we can go best regeneration, Shadow Mist Claws. I'll do increase stamina by 1. So we can get like 2. Then we'll get blood absorption, life regen. We'll do blood, or actually we'll get level, or no, we can't, we need level 8 for that, and it's 2,000. So those are like the big tier items, and these are the small tier items. So I need level 5 required, so I need 1 more level at least. We'll increase our blood capacity as well. So we'll kind of just mix and match for a little while to make sure everything goes right. Pembroke Hospital healthy. Lunam Power. God, they left my paycheck in advance.
It's locked, all right.
Dr. Tippett's, Dr. Sharlgun. These are the normal doctors, I'm guessing. God, it's been a day and they still haven't cleaned up this mess. Used hacksaw. 65 damage. You know what? If I'm a doctor, melee weapon. So, already 65. A stamina 15. 20. So it's a better version of this. Yeah, I think it was like here to here. Okay, so up and down are 2 separate things. This is how I switch between here. Okay. We'll use our hacksaw for a little bit. Oh wait.
It's locked.
I have to go to the workbench. I'm like running off. I'm like, yeah, I did everything here. No, it didn't. Anything in the storage room? Yes, there is something.
It's locked.
So someone has the key. Here's the workbench. So, oh, we should use this to analyze. So, that's a better regeneration, okay?
Blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me.
So I had to do it again.
Keep on searching.
I just rested. It's a new night. Reed, it's a new night.
I'll continue tomorrow night.
Rest.
I have so much time.
You have a lot of time, but it's just like... Yeah, just... sit here and do nothing. A plague's affecting Britain, but whatever.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Wait. What's... Like, let's see if I can find... So, Mesmer level 1, power and Mesmer level. So, collectibles, lore documentation. No investigations currently. Those are missions. So, Cox is fatigued. I'll have to get something for him. You have nothing. And unknowns. Okay.
Hurry.
Yes, Nurse Crane?
There we go.
How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There's nothing here. I'm not gonna be like, you can't be here. No, that's like so suspicious. Like, yeah, there's nothing in.
There's nothing here.
Like, just blood.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
That could work.
The storeroom.
But that has to have like so many more chemical additives
This is
or adding to the
Pembroke,
system.
And space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I kind of get it and I kind of don't get it as well. Because at the mere fact of like... If you're running out of space in a hospital, why aren't you just full on, just every inch of space counts? Like, I get it's probably the doctor like, hey, yeah, no, but, oh, I didn't talk to you yet. I should probably talk to you real quick.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think
you don't
we've
have
been introduced
eyebrows.
yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan
I steal
Reed.
your soul.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
God, just a mad woman. How's your life in London? How's the situation here?
How would you describe this situation?
I mean, this is a good idea.
It's
Ask
serious.
multiple people, like, what they
flu
think
is
of the
wreaking
situation
havoc amongst the
is.
staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Yeah, the Spanish flu won't last
Nurse
forever.
Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
What if they
in
were
the end,
vampires, sir?
Nobody was spared.
Get a grip,
You
lady.
must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How's the staff coping? You know what? Well, we'll come back to you later.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, we found a new person. You're the butcher lady, right? Yeah. You're standing at a poster trying to get any break you can. I feel you. Very nice when I'm like that, like... There's lights on? No. I want to buy whatever that China plate is, I guess. Oh, 5 shillings. How many pence is that towards like, yeah, that's 5 shillings. Like, just that huge amount. Does this
It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody...
God damn it. This is why you need the, like, blood prevention. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some. Oh, I reset everything to 0. That's why I'm such a low level. Watery sturdy blood sample. We have to go back real quick. I forgot something very important. Where's the hospital? Other way. Hospital's this way. I was wondering why everything seemed so slower. I'm like, why can't I use my spell? It's because I got rid of the spell. We're out of medicine, doctor. Level 2 required. So I have to get this first. So even if I go past the level, I have to go back and reorder things in like the proper levels. Get back. Blood Spear was great. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do Shadow Mist. Actually, now we'll do Blood Spear. I like Blood Spear better. Just throwing out a spear of blood just seems so cool. Bite. Will increase the damage it does. Will increase the stamina we have by twice. We need a lot more endurance. I used up. No. Confirm. Got a bullet. I kill myself again. Now I'm actually level 5. It's so nice seeing that yellow little bar go up so much higher. Okay, so now we can go back up this way, right? Yeah, this is the closer exit. So you said we have to go out the side alley, so we're gonna go further down this way. Anyone here? Wait. This is how I see where the humans are. Nope. Shotgun shells. I do love how the game does like go like, hey, you have shotgun shells, you have bullets. You might have guns that use each, but like each are separated. I do love this game. It's running on a like next gen console and it's still like having trouble. Granted, I do have it on an external hard drive, and that might be the reason. Because it's not like a hard drive. It's like one of those like old modem ones. Is that a cell phone? Last file. I needed those. Yes. So we're just gonna go around killing everything in here. This is... We should have had a crew fix this place up. Look how much more floor space this is.
It's locked.
Door's locked. God, I kind of like how it's like a little bit of a horror element of me trying to like go around and find all this. But like... This would be a good place, even if it's just a, like, drop point, essentially. Gonna go for a big bite. Gonna fall back.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Okay,
Must
so
be the same strain.
if I collect
This
a lot of
sickness
them,
moves
does that give me
faster than
more?
Influenza.
Door's locked, okay. Cigarette case. God, I know I'm probably supposed to sell those things, but same point. Like, we should be using this place.
It's locked.
Oh. Quinin and glass file. Bottle of alcohol.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Okay, so I was like wondering, like, what was it gonna be in that box? Oh, so yeah, now we're taking some blood and get some blood back. So I get a lot of these samples. Does it give me more? You come from upstairs or from here?
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
It's like they're ineffective, but I'll still use them. Watery rich blood sample. So, this disease is doing something to their blood, essentially. Like, and now we have that lady watching us. I mean, I hope it's that and not like an actual murder vampire.
These scowls feed from corpses in the husks.
There we go. Kill you and get its mouth back.
They're not after blood.
Sorry, like I'm not. There we go. 2 shots. So they locked me in here with them. Or no, the door closes by itself. Like, they locked me in here with them. It's like, no, it just closes by itself. I'm just dumb. I'm like, I'm stuck here. So we get 1 hit in, and then we do a slash. That kills you. So we're getting a lot of medical ingredients, which is good. I was worried it was gonna be like, you have to pick and choose who you save. There's no real medical profession. It's you just choose who dies. You look like you could get up at any moment. Use list in Mife.
It's locked, all right.
So, cause of death, fast progressing pneumonia. Okay, so Spanish flu. Cis investigation. How do they fall? Find out the cause of death. So, Nurse Gwyneth and Dr. Coron.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
I mean, yeah. We need to make sure it's not like, hey, yeah, we don't like this guy, so we just let him die. I mean, you don't have to treat everybody. But at the same point, it looks bad on the hospital if you don't. Kill you. Get whatever you're holding. Okay, so this door opens up to here. That chest is locked. There's gonna be someone to open up that chest. Okay, this definitely feels like the boss fight. Okay, so he has a shadow guy. Okay, get you. Rains of blood. Okay, so God, it's just, the most hard thing is just the fact of he just teleports back and fucking forward. God damn it, first death. I was like, no. No. Okay, so have to be a bit more careful. This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. So it put me down here. God, I should have done 3 shots. Three shots was like a very big. So water sample, so she can go around killing everything again. Dash back, eat. Eat. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna eat. Gonna fall back. Heal. We eat to fill up, and then we're gonna kill. So the other guy didn't drop anything, sadly. So I still have the investigation, right? Corner of
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips.
Okay, so like rabies.
Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I'm like, yes, rabies.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries
Okay,
of
so he was a
sailor
cutter.
or a fisherman.
Essentially, like, cut himself?
A
Like that kind of
puncture
stuff?
over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Oh god. Kind of like really bad. He failed his operation and then went back to operate again. To basically, I guess, hide? To go and eat. That's gonna give a good chunk away. Mr. Tart. Heal again. God, I went the wrong direction. Heal up one more time. Oh god, damn it. That's the one they hate. I couldn't see where I'm going. There we go. Yeah, this boss is actually very hard, just the fact of like, I have to keep track of. They can only like, get him from his backside. Gonna hit him and drink. Go again. Do it one more time. There we go. So if I hit the shadow, it does disappear. Okay, he's gonna do a shadow warp away. Yep. One more. There we go. There we go. There we go.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
I mean, I definitely...
is so tempting.
I feel like I can.
Sodium
it's just
hypochlorite.
the problem
Dangerous
of it
to
is
administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
I definitely do feel like there are better things. I kind of wish that Jane Doe dropped something. Enigmatic formula. So I do have a lot of stuff to gather, so unquote. Leave the treatment or craft the treatment for fatigue. Okay, we're gonna heal ourselves fully, as close as we can. Trying to get through here just to make sure we didn't miss anything. No, there's that door we can't open yet, but I can't find how to open it, so... Even though I kind of like searched this place top to bottom, I still didn't find it, so... Yeah, just watch me. This is what I do to your buddies. Do I need to check the upstairs again? Or, oh, I guess they're just here because of the mere fact of, like, there's blood here. There's going to be blood here for a while. Like, even if I go back up here, yeah, it's just the same. Eat you, eat you. Gotta get my blood back after that fight.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Yeah, you can get a lick in on me. I'm still gonna kill you, buddy. And one more, get you down, get some more blood. Because I feel it's always good to kind of like top off on blood. So yeah, it's just giving me 30 samples. It's like, maybe this is a good place to farm them. I feel like that's all I really can see of this location. Is like, it's a good farm spot. That's about it. Like, let's see like what else we can find in here. Oh, I just realized I'm slightly out of frame. I will say this game could probably be better optimized just to keep the different like flow states of it. Because like it does like seem a little bit bad when it just freezes like this. It is loading like very big areas for the generation it was. So we're probably not going to kill anybody. We're trying to save people. Like that's going to be my modus operandi. Oh god, like, don't have me go back. Like, oh yeah, you went to the wrong door. Okay, now we gotta go fix some, make some cures and study some plagues. Because I am interested in the fact of, like, how I got so much of, like... watery-rich blood sample. Make pneumatic formula. So I got bronchitis, pneumonium, and cold. So that's a ingredient less than a study thing. Opium is like a, or no, I was like, opium's not a lemon of all things. We'll craft one for fatigue, and then we'll kind of keep the rest for whenever we need them. I definitely do want to increase the saw. Do we want to do increase damage dealt or bloodborne or points when it hits? So if we do that, it's just gonna go up to like 52, 82, 200. We'll do increased blood absorption. Actually, while we're thinking about it, we probably also need to go ahead and do, done this, at 3 stuns points when so it goes from 10 to 13, or increase stamina consumption by 10. We're just gonna get a common stake out of it, because I feel having a better stun weapon is probably also good. So we have about 8,000, or not 8,000, 800 points. We need a few more levels for that. Active skills. Is there no way to do like the unactive? This is just the amount of serums I can carry, which might be helpful, but at the same point probably isn't. We'll do blood we get from a bite. And then we might go into hard biting too if we can. Because it goes up to like 1400 damage. We'll confirm our changes. We'll just bite really hard now. Go right to the bone. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Kane. The patient's room. I'm guessing patient's rooms are down the floor. Because it seems to be like doctors and medical staff on the upper floors, and then like patients. Oh, so Pippa, Hawkins, unknown. Dr. Edward, unknown. What's your deal?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
I don't think this is the time for plastic surgery, man.
I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Medical checkup?
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
So you have... So I could just kill you. How's your life in London? How's your stay so far, sir?
Oh,
How do you like it here?
I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who's treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about.
I mean, we have a lot.
Won't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect.
God, it's like it's telling me to kill him.
It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Did you serve for long?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Like that is true. Like I feel like the ground guns or grunts and the officers like were completely different.
Daily routine.
I cannot enter.
The patient is this? You're Dorothy, right? You're Pippa. You're unknown. You're unknown. You're unknown. Unknown. Dorothy, here you are. There you are, Dorothy.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay, in the room behind, so here?
I will not let you down,
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
It looks like you were cut up completely.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Get medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my
God, I'm like,
responsibility.
take your medicine, bastard. Don't worry. Life in London?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some
rest.
rest.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
So, I just gave him medicine. Like, why are you acting like a bastard to me?
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
I have other concerns right now, Doctor. But I'm fine, thank you.
Any complaints about the reception here? Like, anything we can
here?
fix?
Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
God, no wonder you were turned away. Tell me about your
Tell
arrival.
me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, she charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
So, I mean, that does make some sense. I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yeah, but we're the only one open, are we?
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that
Look,
matters.
I need a shotgun to get those medicine. Are you really that rich?
Really that rich?
I love how we're on the same page right now, Reed.
Origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband, may he rest in peace, I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Gold diggers. Back. Personal questions? Nothing else. I can't ask you about anything personal. Because, that'd be improper or some shit. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
So you're not the one I need to look for. God
Welcome
damn.
aboard, I suppose.
I was hoping I
Does
picked the
my
right one
arrival
at the start.
inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Do you need my assistance?
Not at all. I'm sure that you are used to gaining people's trust with your impressive skills. Well, it will not be the case with me.
that's the only way to really gain trust. But we'll
Thank
let
you
be
for
then.
your time. We'll talk later.
So you're unknown. You're a patient, so you might need
Good
help.
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Is there anything else that's bothering you?
Yeah, I'm not a surgeon, but I'm a
I'm
pharmacist,
all
essentially.
right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Like, about... why are the doctors
Tell me
arguing
about
about
the
your
doctors
case?
who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site.
They're all arguing
The
about
difference is I disagree
who
about
gets my
wood and nails,
bones.
not flesh and bones.
Screaming. That's hospital.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
Can you just cut me open?
You would be
Take my
right.
arm and replace it.
But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
What
Tell
about
me
yourself?
Mr. Fiddick.
Because I feel like I need to learn all of, like, I need to learn about everybody, so that way I can then cross-reference
I
everybody.
was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Well, I mean, you get like a prosthetic, probably. So, I can ask about their life in London, but personal
Goodbye for
questions
now, Mr.
do have
I'll see you later.
a need to, like, find and pin each other against each other. I love how it's like, hey, you can level up quickly with blood temptation. I'm like, no. I've played Souls game. I don't need, like, all this hard cash to be spent at once. You're the one I want,
Good evening,
probably.
Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe
You
we'd
look
have
even
such
more
good
vampiric
fortune.
than me.
Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a
don't
great
think you're-
admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
So yeah, it's... You're not who I want, but I'll ask about
What can you
Pembroke.
tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea.
God, I feel like a cop here. Like,
Your
I'm trying to find
arrival,
out
I can't think
everything.
of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need my help?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass
I mean, like,
by.
that's not too bad. Like, hey, You might go there for your own stuff?
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of
God,
endurance
no,
and
no,
dedication
don't
from
be
us
zealot,
men of
man.
science.
Questions remain about...
Please don't be like a religious zealot.
The situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
A life in London. Okay, so that's a good way to, like...
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
It's a good way to, like, skip back to the conversation. Is, like, if I press R1, it just auto goes back after...
I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work
God,
by your
it's...
side.
I love how, like... I'm glad to help you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster.
I mean, you
but
could
I'm
learn something
convinced
more,
that
like,
we, as
good
doctors,
things
are
from
the
it, though.
only ones able to defeat it.
Tell me about your experiments.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages.
God, it's gonna be like, I created a plague. Look at me, mister. About your blood.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
So his kids had him? You must murder...
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain...
Yeah, you can't be, like, jumping to conclusions, man. You gotta be, like, all neutral.
Man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Well, you be good, man.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I feel I need to start learning about this.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thoughts on Strickland's research?
What do you
God, I love
think
how like it
of
mesmerizes
Dr.
people.
Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research.
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague...
I mean, that's a good point. Like, you could, like, totally mess up. Why do you wish to lead
Why
this
do
surgery?
you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
You know what? Just know that it's going to be on your head.
If you are going to lead this surgery, I'm trusting you to assume the consequences of your actions, whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his
You
responsibilities.
sound like the
Dr.
kind of
Reed.
man that runs away.
There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. but I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
You have a problem with me,
If
that's
you
a good
have a
thing to
problem
ask.
with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
He owns the hospital,
benefit of
man.
his position.
Like, he imposed his will on us.
I know we've never met
after he
before,
bought this brick and mortar
but
hospital.
I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
You know what? No need for animosity. We're both doctors here, we're both trying to save lives.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Okay, so I'm looking for a third doctor. Dr. Thorough, Strickland, Unknown, Pippa, Edgar, Beverly Peters, Unknown, Thomas Elwood, Unknown, Pippa. What the fuck is this other doctor? Warmer Gosmic, not him. Tippets, there you are.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed.
Yeah, and I found out about your fuck up.
I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon.
I was thinking this
blood
guy was gonna be like some
transfusion
like
specialist.
upstart doctor. About your medical
I
area.
want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Nature of the mistake.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error.
I love how I can
diagnosis
just
was
get
wrong,
straight answers from
and
these
the
guys
administered
with
dosage
Mesmere.
was too strong.
Who was he?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
I'm not gonna ask you why not stop practice. I have to.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again.
I'm
I've
asking
saved
just to
so
ask,
many
man.
lives since then.
Life in London. Tell me about the staff.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Positive character
Tell
traits?
me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
I do
You
find
really
this like
seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
what about the
Any
management?
opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
I do love how
Don't
they
get
just
me
tell you
wrong.
constantly that he was a medical
Swansea's
officer of
good
all things.
administrator. I just wish
Like,
he would get out of his office down.
I get why they do it, because like the main fact of you're twitching a lot. Are you
Do you
okay,
need any
man?
medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, so we're gonna check out our burrow. So everyone, so you're recovering. You need something for fatigue. You need a fatigue as well, so we'll craft 2 fatigues. That's down to 83. I have a feeling once I start killing people, it's gonna go down fast. That's a very good sign. Don't cough in public.
Miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital.
You look very sick.
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I love this.
Dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
He's hysterical.
My clemency. Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is
I love how Reed's just like, you just
if I'm
laugh.
mortal?
It's like, yeah, that's nice little lady.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Oh, we need to find Pippa. Where did Pippa go? I do like how they move around. That is very, very nice. It's very, realistic of them, moving around and all that.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I heard you... Was it not you? I thought it was...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I thought it was Pippa. We know another nurse? I could have sworn it was Pippa. Dorothy Kane. Let's do... So I can't address her on it, but it just makes her a little bit better. Okay, let's go make those medicines before I forget. So we need 2 fatigues. I think our base is over here. I feel if we don't get them in the fatigue stage, it's gonna get a whole lot worse, is my guess. So we're gonna do fatigue. Because fatigue goes into cold. Or it goes fatigue, unmanageable sepsis. So each one requires a whole lot more. We got 3 fatigues. So yeah, it feels very much like if you miss one, it becomes the next tier, essentially. I probably get everyone else as well. But we'll go through here just so it tells us where we might need to go next.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Of course, this guy would have a full-on skull.
In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
I kind of
but my condition
wish I could see his
defies
face as he talks, because
categorization.
that seems like a very
Undead,
bad thing so far. I
unalive.
can't see what's going on.
Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I am a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
You know what? We do need each other.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both
That
have
came out a whole
something
lot
to
harder
gain
than I
from
thought it was
this
going to be.
relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind.
The vampire lady, right?
If you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me,
God,
I require discretion.
Discretion is in
we
order,
both know
Lady
it's going to be
Ashbury
vampire-related
has
stuff.
recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury.
It's the vampire lady, man. He's trying to be like, she's the vampire lady. Don't worry too much. Level up again. I might level up again just because we hit 600. And I don't know when exactly we're gonna hit, like... I feel having our abilities upgraded is also very good. I just wish I wasn't having to, like, run out to run in to run out. Increase your blood capacity could be useful. Increase health as well. Regen after a bite for 300. Or we go... We double it up, so now we're doing 300 damage. We're basically tripling our damage from bite. And I do like how this game does allow you to reset, like, skill trees. Because then you don't... Oh, fucking... Thank God. Don't report. I'm kind of glad it broke itself. So now we learned, treat people before the night ends, before he's sleeping. Because each night does have a consequence of ending. So if I don't treat anybody, sickness spreads very quickly. So it's almost worth it to run back and then go treat them before the night ends. Unless everyone was just on the verge of sickness. I love how it's like, hey, this game autosaves. Take responsibility for your actions. At least I can see what difficulty I'm on. Hard mode, yes. Continue. So, I think we need to get Colin his medicine as well. And then everyone else just... Spiral falls? Because it's supposed to probably try to get you like, hey, you have to do this at your current level. You can't really be upgrading every so often. Now I know why it takes so long to load. Because it's probably doing a lot of like small stuff of like trying to manage everything all together. Trying to manage it, be like, hey, it's doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. So we're post-infection, okay. So now we need fatigue for you, fatigue for you, fatigue for you, fatigue for you. So let's just make some fatigues. Let's make some Red Bull, guys. Oh, I can only carry 3, I think, right? No, I just need more glass vials. The glass vial is where I'm hidden roadblocks. Fatigue. Because I have a feeling that it's gonna have me like as I'm. Because I forgot to give Colin his medicine, everyone is sick now. So you're not fatigued anymore.
Effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Rumors of shady business.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Okay.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Give medicine.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry.
Guys, this is probably teaching me that you can't save everybody, but I damn will try.
Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
So I don't know everybody here, but I can see who's sick. Wait. You're not from this area. You're from a plague carrier.
Enter.
Plague carrier. You've infected this nice little hospital. Okay, so we have 2 more guys with fatigue. Here's your medicine. Don't die on me.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you're lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
I am going everywhere else.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your
I
time.
feels like I shouldn't be knowing about this. Like, I'm asking people things
Good evening,
about...
Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Here you go.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help.
God
And
damn it, no wonder you
complaining
got
about
hit.
it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Goodbye
Okay.
for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Is anyone else injured? The Plague Hawks needs it. You need it. You need it. You're by yourself. You're not even worth that much. Milton probably needs it because he's gonna be lifting bodies. And you need it because...
As for me...
Codeine.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Know anything
Have
about
you heard
blackmail?
rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Locked.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this?
I've asked you twice.
I
And
don't
you're
feel
like,
well, actually.
you, no one's asked me this. Oh. No, I've asked you twice.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, so by treating people, I do get a bit of EXP. What do I have in my doctor's bag? Do I still have any medicine or no? How much medicine do I have? 0 treatments, but I need more glass vials. Which apparently are the most goddamn precious thing in the world. I need you, Milton. I need you. I was gonna hoard shit, but apparently we need a trade. And it says, nope, opium. Yay. That's what I need.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I'm pretty sure you sell glass vials. You know, that's grease, god damn it. You don't sell what I really need, Milton. Just talk to you. I'll just try not to, like, sleep.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
God, what a... I'm
Now
sorry,
do me a
but...
kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
I guess it wouldn't make sense that vampires are rich.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
God, you look so uncanny valley.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
No, yeah, you just
So it
fancy
seems
vampires.
Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man.
Look, we both know he's
Dedicated,
weird.
One might say obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Patient. You know what? Yeah,
Dr.
whatever.
Swansea
We'll
has
help out.
commissioned me to be your agent in this matter.
You're the only other vampire I
You could
know,
start by explaining
and I
what's
guess I have
amiss.
to kill.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Is another vampire threatening you?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicion
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you're immortal, after a while, you just leave like $5 in a bank account, and like after a while, that comes up to like a lot of money. What do you want from me?
What are
You
your
want to kill?
expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
That's why I was asking about blackmail stuff, huh?
Continue. Every detail is essential.
I was asking about blackmail and shady stuff here.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
I need to know.
Now aren't you the blunt one?
I need information.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
See,
if that
she's
was
not giving
the
me a
case,
real answer.
I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm
You're
sure
killing
of
people,
your discretion.
and it's
but
God,
I do
it's
fear your powers of persuasion will be
it's such a
put to
bad
the
thing
test.
because she's killing people.
When this
But at
is
the same
resolved,
point,
I'll be
because
your
she is
obligé.
killing them, she's
I'll answer all
donating a lot of
questions in
funds
regards of
and
your
like supplies.
Condition.
This hospital, and those are the two things this hospital needs.
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
It's like I'm. Thank God, 2 glass vials. So the 2 glass vials, you know what that's gonna give me? That means one person is still gonna be goddamn sick. But I think I can cure these 2. God, I hate this. This is happening just to test my patience, isn't it? Don't. I just need glass vials. Small bottle of cheap gin. Where do you guys keep the glass vials? I have the other ingredients. I just have nowhere to put them. I know it's not sanitary. I'm out of the heart stuff now, so I need to find a new source of it. But the hospital should be stabilized. One person is still very, very, very sick. So this does put a whole new meaning to like everything else. I think I need to look for Gwyneth. Hippa. Dorothy. Unknown. Where's this Gwyneth lady? Not up, she's not down. Is she here? The only one I could think of is like this lady here, but that's not her. That's crazy. Please be more vials. Codeine. Gwyneth, there you are.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
We
All
found her.
members
We
of
found her.
staff
We found
have
her.
already
Okay.
read about your
So
new
we
blood
found her.
transfusion technique.
We give her and
Dr.
Milton
Swansea
our
was
last 2
sure of
vials.
I see.
We still need to find a new plant thing for the heart.
But I suppose I'll just have to deal
And then we
with
give it
this
to
unexpected notoriety.
the doc
You
guy,
must
and that
know.
whole this whole
Blood
district should be on
transfusions are
lockdown
Dr.
now.
Swansea's primary
Which is good.
subject of
Which is good.
research. He is convinced it is
It's
the
on
future.
lockdown. We don't have to worry about it. It's all
You
good.
require medical assistance, nurse.
What else
I
do we
will be
need?
fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Give medicine.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Rumors of
Have
shady
you heard
business.
rumors of anything underhand going on here at the hospital?
No, Doctor. Never.
Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, so you're just giving out injections here. Milton, our buddy's over here.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Shady business here?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
All right.
Do you
Look,
need any
Milton,
medical
you
help?
got to carry a lot of bodies.
I'm afraid I do.
Here
Like
is
everyone
your...
in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Here you go.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks, anyway.
Okay, so now I get to
Goodbye,
find
Milton.
someone else. So, good news is because we're treating everybody, Harriet Jones. Oh.
What is this? Who are you?
I am a random stranger.
There's no
Do
need
not
for
mind
alarm,
me.
Madam, I'm Dr.
Do not
Reed.
mind me as I kill you.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please calm down.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight.
I'm not even asking you to lead a bed. I'm asking you for some information.
Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor.
Then you know why I'm here.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those
God damn it.
incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You like gossip.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined
Yes, you
to
like
say
all
you
the
enjoy
gossip.
this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I'm not about a
I
medical
assure you,
area.
madam, this is not an
Or-
investigation. into
not about a
possible
medical area. It's error.
Debauchery, then?
God, if I could
Nurses
just talk
Crane,
right.
Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
So,
You've given
a
me something to
woman
go on.
nurse is talking to
See you on
somebody.
the next round.
The patients and staff might know something.
It's
I'll
Pippa.
start my investigation with them.
It is goddamn Pippa. He charges people for beds. God, you two. No wonder everyone's getting fucking sick here. You need to have a sick ward that is like. The fuck with.
It's locked.
The fuck was that?
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
So, I feel like I messed something up. Like, I should have went the long way around there. Like, I messed up an event. I love how the door is locked. And then it immediately opens. Yeah, that door was really, really fucking locked. Yeah, she's gonna kill that guy in the tent. But yeah. Why are those two golden now? Like, look, these are dull red, and that's like... I'll grab this. I think it's because they're talking about something. Oh, I can, like, spy on people.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake,
Oh
how
my
can you say such a
God, he
thing?
strangled himself.
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
So, I thought... Oh no, I thought like for a second he was just strangling himself for the pleasure. Some sort of deviant. Where the... There's Pippa. There you are, Pippa. I was looking for you.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
There's a
What can you
strange
tell me
man.
about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
You know what? She could have said the truth.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
And you don't talk to her like that way. We don't need that for
Miss
patience.
Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Now she's gonna run off. Wait, someone said something about help. Someone was screaming something about help. You're by yourself in the back. I don't have to worry about you. Where's Brain? I didn't pass Brain, did I? John, Harriet.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and
I mean, like, you didn't curse me out. You didn't damn me
delirious,
to hell. You were just like, I
But who
need to
wouldn't
save
be
people.
After enduring an abduction.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Yeah, you're gonna go back to your flock as time goes on. You're Pippa. I love how I was like, yeah, I love how everyone just wanders around. Now I'm like, where the fuck is Dorothy? Are clean this back area. So this is their pickup spot for Milton. Okay. Any glass vials in here? Nope. A letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the feed asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better. I took care of everything. Asked some of our neighbors. They told us that Mr. Hooks is something of an ominous crook. You may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry if you pay it first, and I realized that the important thing is to get better soon. So he's taking money for people to be extra there. You're not gonna need that money, buddy. That's gonna be my shotgun fund.
Plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I
City needs
managed
you,
to
volunteer.
arrange to have you buried in the
It's
same
locked,
mass grave
all right.
as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's locked.
So you're here on this side. God, there's just so much opium around here.
It's locked.
Why is there so
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not
A
anymore,
mortician.
sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
Dude, were you
No,
stealing
sir.
from people?
It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
What do you
Please
have?
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure...
Okay, so you sell the medical stuff. But you don't sell purples, you only sell the normals. You could sell the shotgun cells. And the components. It can be recycled in the components.
It never ceases to amaze me how you...
Where the fuck is Dorothy? Of course, you're fatigued as well. Everyone's fucking fatigued. God, I'm running out of Monster Energy drinks. I gave them to everybody.
But in circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
This is taken care of here. Yes, Dorothy is this way. Oh, here you are.
Another night. Surely I can endure.
No, it's Gwyneth. God damn, I thought... Oh, yeah.
I've never...
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see.
God, you moved up in the world. You're
Why
from
is
Riverbed to
People
here.
who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Life in London?
Do you
So,
ever think
I
about
thought
that
you got
poor
used to have some
fellow
money,
I
but I
saw you
guess...
push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
Did he want revenge?
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Survival at all costs.
Only the strongest
that's-
survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty or something?
Wait. Who are you?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't
God,
find him
it's
anywhere.
like you lost your
I'm
mind,
Dr. Jonathan
man.
Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down. And give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the
So
water.
that's like the scariest thing about the
Can't stand
trenches
them
and like
since the
World
war,
War
sir.
One is
Stand them at all.
some of
Don't
the
be ashamed,
rats
Mr. Blunt.
would just start to eat
Many
people. They
soldiers
fall
who
asleep,
survived the trenches
and they would just
suffer
keep
from
eating,
russophobia.
and they wouldn't stop.
I'll see what I can do for your friend. I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
We're hitting the 3-hour mark right now. I might go ahead and just stop for tonight. It's been fun. I just want to find a good place for you guys to raid out on. This is a fun game to do. I would definitely look into more of it as well. Let's see. You know what we're gonna do? We'll do some Dead by Daylight. That's a fun thing to do. You're a very big streamer, but like, compared to me, but you know what? Sometimes it's fun to go to larger streams. I hope everyone's had a nice night so far. I'm not certain when I'm going to be doing my next stream. I'm going to go ahead and kind of prep out my week tomorrow. Hopefully I feel a lot better and I'm not as stuffy and congested. So I know it's probably not helping too well with how I sound. But until then, I hope everyone has a nice night. This can be Jacko Radio, raiding out. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time.
It's really pissed me off.